As Justin approaches the end of his college years, he has been contemplating his future path. He was raised by parents who taught him the importance of hard work and obtaining a good education to secure a well-paying job. This mindset is commonly instilled in many individuals from a young age, making it challenging to consider alternatives. However, as Justin reflects on his aspirations while sitting in a park, he begins to weigh the benefits and drawbacks of entrepreneurship versus the security of a traditional job. He acknowledges the allure of financial independence that comes with starting a business, but also understands the inherent difficulties and uncertainties involved. In summary, Justin is facing a decision between two options: taking the risk of starting his own business or pursuing job security with a traditional career path. Starting a business carries a significant risk, as evidenced by a recent online article that Justin read, indicating that half of all startups fail within the first 5 years. On the other hand, securing a job provides a certain level of stability, minimal risk, and a consistent monthly income, albeit small. While Justin was contemplating his future, one of his professors who happened to be in the park sat down beside him. After exchanging greetings, they engaged in a conversation that lasted a while. As they discussed Justin's options of either venturing into entrepreneurship or securing a typical 9-to-5 job, Justin shared his thoughts with the professor. Today's video is founded on the advice that the professor gave Justin. But before we begin, if you have enjoyed the video thus far, kindly hit the like button to support us. Additionally, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, you are missing out. Click the notification bell icon and subscribe to stay updated on our latest videos. Let's begin now, said the professor to Justin as they sat on the bench and conversed. Entrepreneurship can be an appealing career choice for independent individuals who possess a strong drive to succeed, as it offers the freedom to pursue one's passions and make independent decisions. Pursuing an entrepreneurial path can also provide a sense of fulfillment and joy that may be difficult to attain as an employee. However, not everyone is suited for business ownership, and it's crucial to carefully consider the differences between being an employee and running your own business before choosing the entrepreneurial path. It's worth noting that the life of an entrepreneur is often characterized by risk, stress, long working hours, and occasional isolation. Having an idea is just the first step towards entrepreneurship. Success requires executing and promoting the plan, but even with careful planning, success is not guaranteed. Many entrepreneurs have borrowed money to start their businesses, only to see them fail and ultimately lose their investors' money. As an employee, you are not burdened with the responsibility of making critical decisions that shape the company's direction. While this may not seem significant, most people prefer being told what to do and how to do it instead of struggling to set the organization's direction. The professor acknowledged that being an employee might be frustrating at times, but at least you can rely on a steady income, food on the table, and the occasional modest luxury. While the advantages of paid employment make it a sensible choice for many people starting their careers, it's perplexing that an increasing number of individuals express dissatisfaction with their jobs on a daily basis. According to the Conference Board, a troubling 53% of Americans report job dissatisfaction. Justin inquired about the reason for this phenomenon, and the professor responded by saying that most people have a desire to live life on their own terms, doing what they love and playing by their own rules. This drive is evident in children's stubbornness and young adults' strong-willed attitudes, which later manifest as tenacity in pursuing the good life they desire. The professor believes that being one's own boss is the best way to fulfill this inner desire and take control of one's destiny. Even in the challenging early stages of entrepreneurship, there is a sense of fulfillment in pursuing one's passion. While things may not be easy initially, the satisfaction of chasing one's dreams is unparalleled. Allow me to tell you a story about a man I know. His name is Bob, and he always had a strong desire for independence from a young age. Even in high school, he would share with his friends that if the only way to earn a living was by getting a job, he would prefer to go back home and take over his father's horse ranch. Eventually, Bob graduated from college and started his career as a staff member in the development department. However, he eventually became a business manager at a company. Bob was a young man who always dreamed of being independent, and in high school, he confided in his friends that he would prefer to run his father's horse ranch than work a regular job. After graduating from college, Bob began his career as a staff member in the development department and eventually became a deputy business manager after several promotions. Despite being stuck in this role for years, Bob had enough knowledge and confidence to start his own business. It was a difficult journey, and he faced many obstacles, but he persevered and is now a successful entrepreneur. Bob still faces challenges, but he confronts them head-on instead of staying stuck in a job he dislikes. Bob's story is a realistic portrayal of how many of us grow tired of the monotony of a single job and the inability to make changes to our careers, but instead of staying stagnant, we can choose to take action like Bob did. The professor emphasized to Justin that entrepreneurship could be the perfect fit for those who are not cut out for the conventional 9-to-5 job. Although it is not an easy path, taking risks and persisting can lead to success, as exemplified by Bob's story. The professor knew people who found immense pleasure in overcoming obstacles and relishing the freedom of controlling their business's growth and direction. However, becoming an entrepreneur is not for everyone, and it requires determination and willingness to learn. Despite the challenges, many people can succeed as business owners if they are committed to pursuing their passions and mastering the skills necessary to thrive in the entrepreneurial world. Despite the challenges that come with being an entrepreneur, the ability to control the direction of your business is a major advantage. Another benefit is the satisfaction of not having to answer to anyone else. The professor introduced his student, Justin, to his friend Michael by taking him to Michael's popular restaurant. Michael warmly welcomed them and provided them with seats. The professor explained that Justin was a student who was uncertain about his post-graduation career path and thought it would be valuable for him to learn from Michael's experiences as an entrepreneur. Michael then asked Justin if he was interested in starting his own business. Michael wants to make it clear that the life of an entrepreneur is not as glamorous as it may seem on TV or social media. It's not filled with luxurious events, parties, and endless attention from beautiful women. Although it is possible to live a happy life with incredible experiences and a substantial income, it's not always the case. Michael acknowledges that while most business owners fail, there are some who succeed. He has seen friends who tried to start their own businesses hoping to strike it big and become extremely wealthy, but unfortunately lost a lot of money, ended long-term relationships and marriages, and even lost their homes. Michael replied, "I'm not saying that you shouldn't pursue entrepreneurship, but you need to understand the level of commitment required. I don't want to scare the young man," to which the professor nodded in agreement. However, Michael continued, "There are many benefits to having your own business. First and foremost, you get to set your own schedule. As an entrepreneur, you have the freedom to create a work schedule that suits your needs and preferences. You're not beholden to anyone else's timetable, and you can manage your company according to your own preferences and priorities. There are no strict deadlines or rigid working hours that you must adhere to, although working long hours is often necessary in the early stages of building a business. But as your company grows, you can gain more flexibility and devote more time to your hobbies and other interests. Secondly, becoming an entrepreneur can help you establish a solid reputation in the business world. Have you ever noticed that even though their employees do the majority of the work, it's often the business owners who receive the recognition and rewards for starting the company? Justin, while this may not be your primary goal, it can be fulfilling to be recognized as a business leader in your community for the positive impact your company has on the local economy. Thirdly, being an entrepreneur presents you with new challenges and exciting opportunities to test your knowledge and abilities. When starting your own business, things may not always go smoothly, but it's up to you to navigate your company through any obstacles that may arise. While it may be both thrilling and daunting, this experience can greatly sharpen and enhance your skills. Lastly, as an entrepreneur, you have the opportunity to build a career that aligns with your passions. Rather than settling for any job that comes your way in order to make ends meet, entrepreneurship enables you to pursue a career in a field that truly interests you. It's one of the best ways to live your dream life and pursue your passions. Look at me, I'm living my dream, cooking the food I love and making people happy," said Michael, as he continued his list of benefits of being an entrepreneur. The fifth advantage is self-reliance. As an entrepreneur, you have almost limitless control over your business. Every decision is made with you in mind, and you have rational influence over them based on your knowledge, experience, and familiarity with the industry. Numerous studies have linked this to job satisfaction, as many people feel happier at work when they have more control over their environment. You might already be considering starting your own business, Justin, but you need to be mentally prepared. Becoming an entrepreneur isn't always easy, even though it can be rewarding. To succeed, you will have to give it your all. I remember feeling intimidated when I first opened this business. When I saw other restaurants bustling with customers, I wondered when mine would do the same. I had a clear plan that I stuck to, but every day, despite my best efforts, I only had a few customers. It was disheartening. In that situation, having an entrepreneurial mindset proved to be very beneficial. I persisted in my efforts, showing up for work every day, preparing my best dishes, and giving it my all, knowing that eventually success and recognition would come. Things have greatly improved since then and it has been an amazing experience." Michael chuckled and added that while a 9-to-5 job may work for some, it does not fulfill the inner desire for freedom and flexibility that many people have. Ultimately, being an entrepreneur offers countless opportunities for personal and professional growth that you may not have thought possible, even if a stable day job may seem less stressful. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and feel free to share it with your friends. See you in the next one.